Hey, hi Sangeeta, you are there?
Good afternoon, everyone. Audible, loud and clear?
Yes, you are.
Right. Yes. So hope this presentations are going good. I will just share my screen.
We are unable
Yes.
to see your screen.
Now, sir?
Yes, now starting up.
Right.
Yes.
So, good afternoon, everyone. So I'll just quickly take you through University of New Haven, and PPT will be very short and crisp, so that mostly all of the things I'll try to cover up the basic thing. So starting with the fact that the location of the university, it started in 1920. It's one of the oldest institute and private and recognized university, which is in West Haven, which is in the East Coast in United States, and it is like very close to NYC and Boston. It's in between, so for most of the people, like new student or any Indian community over there, they can easily communicate with this particular location. So you can see like how the satellite view of this particular place, and it is 90 minutes from NYC and 2 hours from Boston by car. It is well recognized by all of the familiar all the good review system, like Princeton Review and the US News. They have a good ranking system which has been for a decade. It is coming like in a higher ranked university and military friendly university, good Indian community. All these parameters, they are always standing like in a very higher ranked in all this aspect. So coming to the campus, it has primary campus, which is in main campus. So majority of the program will be offered by the main campus. We do have a orange campus, which is dedicated only for the business schools, and one is the Practo campus, which is in satellite campus, which is in Europe. So especially any European student from Germany or Italy, if they want to do their classes not changing their country, they can still do this, but they will get certification from the University of New Haven. But our majority of the colleges, like out of five, four colleges are in the main campus. So moving on to the next slide. So these are the major five colleges which we have. The first one is the engineering campus, which is the most popular one. Second one is the business one. Third is the arts and science, then the criminal justice and forensic sciences, and the health sciences. So out of this five, health sciences and the criminal justice was the newer one compared to the engineering business school. So let's start with the graduate program first, which will be commonly asked question, like the engineering program. Majorly, we have a very popular program for all the engineering, like computer science, cyber security, data science, which is mentioned in the slide at the down. Those are the majorly asked questions by the Indian student, like cyber security, electrical, computer science, environmental engineering, civil construction. All the core program is offered by this particular school, and they do have like PhD program also, but for that we need to do the networking with the professors. So if there is any inquiries apart from masters, like double masters or PhD also, we can accommodate those things. So coming to College of Business, they do have multiple STEM program under College of Business. Under Master of Business Administration, they have Business Analytics, which is STEM program, Data Analytics, which is again more STEM program, Global Supply Chain Management, Financial Analysis, Marketing, and Digital Marketing. Under Accounting Finance is also coming under STEM program, and the entry requirement, which I will talk about this later on, but this is also very minimal. The reason why this university is very popular, one of the thing, they will not say no to any student, like whichever the background they comes from. Like if it is a diverse background, like they are non-technical background, they still want to do the technical one, they will do the subjective review. If not subjective review, that is not positive, they will do the objective review, like talking about the student SOP and any other aspect or any other co-curriculum activity student has done. They will not deny the student, admission. They will try to retain the student as max as possible, thinking about the student other aspect. uh, we do have College of Arts and Science also. There they will provide the industrial organization, psychology, clinical health, clinical mental health, environmental science, marine policy and management. These are the they do have a very popular program for cellular and molecular biology also. Majority of the college principal and dean and all those professors, they are passed out from the Ivy League university, so that they can give a good kind of vibe and the ambience for the students. So that if they are finishing their degree from a medical university also, they can get the feelings of studying in a very top notch university or the Ivy League school. School of Health Sciences, that do offer the healthcare administration, the nutrition sciences, occupational therapy, public health, which is a STEM program again. So now coming to justice and forensic science, there will be some niche program offered by this particular school. This is one of the latest school which has been designed in our main campus, and which has like kind of digital forensic investment and public administration for under MBA program, then forensics technology, then fire and explosion investigation, all this kind of very niche program which will be offered by this. But this particular college doesn't give all the program like on campus. It is an hybrid model, all as well as the online model, but the Indian students are eligible for applying to this all the program. So yeah, as I have discussed, like all the faculties majorly they are from Ivy League background, so the students will get the opinion like how to get interact with the alumni, how to do the networking with those. And the student and faculty ratio, they will be mentioned very holistically, which is like 12 to 1, which is one of the best ratio which they are mentioning, irrespective of the volume of the students and the applications number. So these are the mathematical view, the numbers which they are into current now. So they are having like total 9,800 plus students for the last intake, and out of this, the maximum volume comes from India, and they have a good cultural diversity in their campus. Indian community is very helpful over there, and this is the campus for New Haven. This is the main campus where majority of the program will be offered. Then career development. This is something which we need to highlight the more, because if you consider like majority of the Ivy League school or the very top notch school like Cornell, Columbia, they might not be having the career development sale for any international student, but UNH is mentioning this for a longer durations. Every intake they will help the student to build up their resume, their network later with the like company, the organization which will be visiting to their organization. So they take a very lucrative part how to recruit the student. They themselves will be inviting the student, designing their common app, so that every students will get the opportunity, and before they get graduate from this, they will be having a good opportunity to have their internship, to have their graduate research assistantship, or if anybody is looking for the placement, and definitely that will be offered, like, and all the back end support will be given by this particular community. uh, Coming to the admissions requirement, so the first and foremost things is application fees is waived off, so there is no restriction, there is no hesitations. Any students is willing to try their luck, they can definitely try applying here. And the intake will be kind of like they have an extended deadline till May 1st for upcoming fall 2024 intake. So we can definitely do the applications now for fall and followed by spring. They do not have as of now summer intake, and generally they will come back to us within 3 to 4 weeks of time in case of undergraduate. For postgraduate, 6 to 8 weeks time. But if we submit the application with a complete set of documents including the financials, we generally get the offer or the decision within 25 to 30 days. Application requirement, that is pretty much similar with other universities. So full design transcript, their resume, their two letter of recommendation, SOP, GRE and GMAT is waived for the engineering school, but for the business school and other school they may need. It depends, it varies from program to program. English test score, which is a basic requirement for all the programs. And language test score is required for the English test. This is for the engineering school. It is IELTS is 6, TOEFL is 75, PT is 50, Duolingo is 105. You can compare with the standard score. It has always been less than whatever the standard score required for other school of engineering. And for the other program like business or any other 4 or 6 sciences, that is a basic requirement of 6.5, 80, 53 and 105. So this is the flowchart of admission, like starting with the online application, uploading all the documents, then application process. Here they will look into the subjective and objective review of the student. So if academically they are not eligible, they will look into their course curriculum activities. They have their like additional NGO activities or other SOPs, so that they can retain the student with offering some good amount of scholarship. So then they will send the decision via email and they will upload these things in their university portal as well. So once they get the offer, the scholarship or whatever the amount they will be receiving, that will be mentioned in their offer letter. So after receiving the offer, what they need to submit their financial documents for 1 year of I-20. For undergraduate, it is $47,000 without scholarship. For postgraduate, it is $31,650 without scholarship. So this is the I-20 amount which they need to showcase in their financial document. And once after receiving this, the university will issue the I-20. After the I-20, the student can file the visa. So this is the gross structure. Like if you go the split up, generally 32 to 36 credit point they need to cover up for the master's program, where per credit will be costing them 1,055. So overall tuition cost will be 31,650. And for the undergraduate level, it will be 47,000 because it is slightly higher than this. This is how the application looks like. Once we open the application in University of New Haven, we need to create the account. So once we create the account, we need to give the login credential there. Once we log in there, so we need to fill all the application and we need to upload all the documents. You can see like whichever is black color receipt, that means that got uploaded, university got the notification, and whichever is still waiting, generally the letter of recommendation, so that will be showing as in pending. So once all the documents are uploaded, you will get an application reference number with the college, with the program concentration and the entry term, and the application status will be mentioned as the decision release. That means they got the decision whether it is an admit or in denial. And to tag this university and this study metro, there is a code called CT2111. If you can memorize it, good. Otherwise, it will be mentioned in our portal. And if you cannot, then you can connect with me. I'll give the code and we'll tag this and we'll submit this. Official score reporting is mandatory for this particular university from last intake, and the score reporting code is 3663. So if you are sending your IELTS score or GRE or anything, you can use this particular as an institute code. Talking about funding, like generally students will be getting the scholarship from 10% till 50%. So undergraduate level, they can get up to 35 to 50% based on their scholarship essay. and their overall profile for the graduate level, they may get from 10 to 20% generally based on their GPA. Generally, the admission requirement is 3 and higher. For the scholarship, 3.5 and higher. So undergraduate also, they have multiple program, all the popular program like chemical, chemistry, civil, computer science, cybersecurity, electrical, computer engineering, mechanical, environmental science. All this program which is higher in terms of numbers if you compare with PG. So all the programs are available, and majorly these are all STEM program. So undergraduate also, they have the similar thing. They can do it from the common app, or the university has its own app. Either way they can do it. The application fees will be waived off in both the cases. So official high school or college transcript, that means their 19th, 11th and 12th predicted scorecard, the resume, letter of recommendation, personal essay of 250 to 650 word, English test code, then the early action deadline, all the regular action, however they would like to offer, they can tick in the box and they can apply. So this we have already discussed. So these are the places where the alumni has been already recruited. So how students can get in touch with them, they can design their, good professional resume. They can upload their resume in different social network, and especially in the LinkedIn. So whoever is the alumni from University of New Haven, they can get in touch with them. They can understand from now sitting in India that where they are recruited, how, what is their current status, how much they are getting, and how good their lifestyle is. So based on that, they can do their own research before they are applying to this university. So this is an open platform so that students will get the honest feedback on this. So you can see all the happy faces from India. And this is my contact number. So any kind of queries with regards to New Haven, or with regards to the applications, and like tagging, or after the application, any quick queries for the offer letter, I-20, you can connect me. So for a adding note, like there is a deposit for this university, but that deposit can be done after visa, not necessarily student needs to pay before visa, because if the visa get denied also, this deposit fees will be adjusted with their tuition cost. So that's the reason. So university insists them to pay the application only after their visa. So this is the overall idea on University of New Haven. They do accept 15 years of education. They do accept if the student has gap more than 6 to 8 months. If any kind of profile which has been designed properly, like they have a good portfolio while applying to the university, even though they are not from the similar background, so still we can try their luck for this particular university. So they are very flexible. They do have an holistic approach while recruiting the Indian student. So this is overall on New Haven. If there is any queries, you can just ping me, or you can just type in the chat box right now. I'll stop sharing my screen.
Thank you very much, Sangmitra. I think you covered everything. So if anybody have any questions, they can
Yeah,
chat
they
with
can.
you.
Yes.
So
All
let
right.
me thank you again. Let me move to my another delegate from the Dallas Baptist University. I'm just starting this session.